Ricky Evans will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, every once in a while you're going to have one of those horror shows, and this guy had one in his last start. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning, took the loss, and it's probably been a long 4 days in between this start here today. So he's looking to forget about that one and at least go deep 4, 5, 6 innings into this one.
Digging in, Al Moss, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
In now, Sean Brown. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Brown, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in 2029.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Moss gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in, Jeff Pitts, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Throw over to the bag. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Hurley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Booker Barnett.
Into the box, Booker Barnett coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Amsterdam leads this one 1-0. Will Hanson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Bert Machado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnett is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Walter Iwasi.
So stepping in, number 49, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's set. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Joy.
To the plate now, James Choi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. 2-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Now the 2-1. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D'Lo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Rafael Vizcaíno. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Barnett will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Alonzo Knight.
Number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Curley comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, John Villa.
So coming to the plate, Sean Villa comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Buster Gleason. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Curley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now for the Reds, Akio Yamaguchi drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside ball 1.
The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Striding in, Alexi Colon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Cologne is truly an elite-level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell. His pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Nick Barnett, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The pitcher, Ricky Evans.
In now, Ricky Evans, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
So now to the plate, Bert Machado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now. Jeff Curley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Aubrey Walters. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aubrey Walters.
And the pitch.
Ball inside.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Will Hanson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Vizcaíno is there, two down. Ready for another chance? Al Moss. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're two outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Hurley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One and one.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled away. Lifted the other way to left center. Moss is right there, one down. Ready now for Cincinnati, Walter Uwasi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, James Choi. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Sean Brown. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
In there, a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Jeff Pitts. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Vizcaíno has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Stepping in, Booker Barnett.
Booker Barnett.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Alonso. Oh, it's off the third base bag. A throw to the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Ready now, Rafael Vizcaíno. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rafael Vizcaíno.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball at inside.
That's wide, 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rafael Vizcaíno becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yamaguchi.
Into the box, Akio Yamaguchi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, Alexi Solo.
In now, Alexi Colon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Pitts has a play, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sean Villa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Buster Gleason. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Gleason hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Aubrey Walters, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One ball, one strike to count. One out and a runner on second base. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Will Hanson. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Nick Barnett leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Two and one now. A little early, and now it's even at 2 and 2. Three and two now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The pitcher, Ricky Evans, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bert Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. Jeff Curley will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. He loses him on ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Curley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired.
Boy, oh boy.
A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. At the plate, Al Moss.
Leading off for Amsterdam, the center fielder, Al Moss.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
One.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Vizcaíno is there, and he has it for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sean Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Jeff Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Here's a pop-up now. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Leading off the inning, James Choi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
James Choi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in now, Rafael Vizcaíno, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
At the plate, Akio Yamaguchi, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 6 full. Amsterdam is on top 1-0. Tom Dominique is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Tom Dominique.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Booker Barnett.
Booker Barnett.
First pitch on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Nope. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Coming to the plate now, Alonzo Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Sean Vila, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another try at 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now Buster Gleason,
Number 10.
as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aubrey Walters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line, and this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Amsterdam is out in front here, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Alexi Colon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bullet back up the middle. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Now at the plate, Nick Barnett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Oliver Urbina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45, Oliver Urbina.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Aliens are out on top 3-0. Cesar Flores has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Cesar
Juan Batista is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Now in the box, Al Moss. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Sean Brown. First offering on its way. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready once again, Jeff Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first. Skied into straightaway right. Vizcaíno is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. David DeJesus is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
David DeJesus.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bert Machado. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at bat.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now at the plate, Jeff Curley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Brown ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Walter Uwasi. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fouled away. To the right side and through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. This one's down to third. A tag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Tadahito Hara enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Now pitching, Tadahito Hara.
Rafael Vizcaíno will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Vizcaíno brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season. but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. Popped him up. Gleason is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We've played 8 full. Amsterdam leads it 3-1. Julian Juarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Booker Barnett. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Booker Barnett is retired to kick off the inning. So striding in, Alonzo Knight. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-0. Hit in the air to center field. Yamaguchi is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sean Vila, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Striding in to start the 9th, Akio Yamaguchi, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Alexi Colon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. skied into straightaway right. Vila is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in, Nick Barnett, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Aliens have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Amsterdam, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Will Hanson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ricky Evans is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Tadahito Hara gets a 4-out save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.